What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another vlog. As of the recording of this video, mid-January 2021, it looks like whatever obstacle course racing season we were all hoping would happen in 2021 might be more or less similar to what happened in 2020, where a lot of events were postponed or canceled altogether. And it looks like it's going to be like this at least for one more year, right? At least for one more year, 2021, and then perhaps 2022, everything could be back to normal. But in the meantime, personally for me, I'm sure I'm not the only one feeling this way. It's just so hard to kickstart any sort of proper training cycle. And I'm talking about proper training cycle, like what pros usually do, which is a 4 to 8 weeks of training that will lead into a season where you hope to peak perhaps in the middle and then of course the late part of that season. You can't just train hard all year long and then hope to be in tip-top shape, you know, at any given race, especially during a very important AAA race like a championship race or what have you. So it's very specific, it's rigid, and it's something that you have to plan for. But it's hard to plan for in these kind of conditions, in these kind of situations, because there's no season. There's no season. Sure, there are events planned out here and there by racing organizations, but you don't know. We don't know if it's actually going to happen. It's hard to commit to them. And so I can't fathom, I can't think of really starting my training right now in order to prepare for a race, a given race that might not even happen. So basically what I'm trying to say is I've been on maintenance mode for more or less since last November when I ended my season, that season. So I've been on maintenance mode for about 2 months, about a month and a half now, and I will continue to do so. So for today, I'm just going to go out for a quick run, a nice 3-mile run, and then I'm going to go into my backyard and do some calisthenics. I'm going to do some push-ups, gonna lift my rec bag, 50-pound rec bag, and do some presses with that, do squats, basically do some compound movements and do some basic functional movements really, and just to keep the body warm, keep the body going, not to be lethargic, and see where it goes. And this is more or less the kind of training that I do for maintenance. And if it's during the season, if it's actual training, of course all these things are intensified. But like I said, we don't know if we're gonna have a true season or not, and so I like to keep things maintained, if anything. So let's head on over outside and see. Day here in New York City today, about 36 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's very windy, making it feel more or less like 25 degrees Fahrenheit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you guys on a tour of a 1-mile route that I do, and then after that 1 mile I am going to put the camera down and then run several miles by myself, and then we're gonna go back to the backyard over there where I can do some of my calisthenics, some of my workouts. So it's a nice basic maintenance routine today, something that I like to do at least every day, and if I can do it twice a day, that's great, even better. So that's about 6 miles a day. But then again, I live in New York City over here where I like to walk and run everywhere that I go to. Everywhere is in walking or running distance, as I like to say. So I do get a lot of steps in every day, so that's a good thing. And I've been able to maintain my fitness levels because of it. But once again, pandemic, it's so disrupting, as we all know. So let's get this started.
All right, so after running that initial mile, I put the camera down and ran an additional 4 miles. So that's a nice 5-mile run. I thought I was just gonna do 3 today, but I felt pretty good. The only thing that bothers me is the mask, obviously. I still need to get one of those training masks. But other than that, I'm back here in the backyard. Frozen wasteland at the moment. Don't have the garden going, but I'm gonna do some calisthenics, some functional movements, and yeah, I can take this off now. I'm in the backyard, and let's continue the rest of this maintenance workout 2021.
Alright guys, that was a nice little short maintenance session. It lasted for about an hour 5 minutes. As you just saw it, I did push-ups, mountain climbers, rec bag, 50-pound press, squats with that rec bag, and also some burpees. I did about 7 to 8 sets of each one of those. So all in all, it was a very good, well-rounded maintenance session. It consisted of cardio, power, and strength training, all in a variable heart rate state. So once again, it's something good to do every day, or at least every other day. In my case, every day, or sometimes if I'm feeling good, like maybe later on today, I'll do it twice a day even. So, and then after that, you can go about your day. You can do whatever, read, watch Netflix, play video games like I'm gonna do. So it's good that I get that out of the way, and it allows for me to maintain base level fitness so that I don't dip below that, and so that when I do get back into a proper training cycle, I'm more or less good to go, and I can, in like about 1 or 2 weeks into that training cycle, I'm already in performance level fitness. But obviously I'm nowhere near that, but that's fine because I'm not in that training cycle yet. But once again, just maintenance. So let me know what you guys think. Comments down below and tell me what you guys do in order to maintain base level fitness, especially during these trying times. What is everyone doing to maintain that, especially if your gym is closed during a lockdown? My gyms are open, so I do go to the gym perhaps once a week. A vast majority of my training is what you just saw, just outside. I run around the block and also in my backyard. So that's all I have for you guys today in this video. Stay tuned for more, And in the meantime, take care, have a wonderful day, and see you guys at the next video.